Errol Roman,
Mhm.
you have been in Pathfinder Ministries, or started in Pathfinder Ministries, over 40 years ago. It's now 2023,
Mhm.
and here you are at the Trans-European Division, camper in Sopron, Hungary. Why are you here? Why are you still here in doing Pathfinders?
I actually started Pathfindering 40 years ago, but I have been more out of Pathfindering than actually in Pathfindering. I've spent many, many years out. I'm here because over the past 5 years or so, I think there has been a very much a transformation for me in pathfindering. I'm a grandparent now, and my son and his wife have trusted my wife and I to take their children to church,
Hmm.
and they become members of the Pathfinder Club, and they have trusted us even more to take them camping, and the Trans European camp here in Saffron is one of those camps. So that's the brief background to why I'm actually here.
How are you enjoying the experience here in Sopron?
Oh wow! I use the word transformative, and I don't use it lightly. One of the things that I enjoy, Dave, is meeting a guy like you. I haven't met you for years, and meeting other people who I haven't met for very long time.
Mm.
So I enjoy the reconnection that I've experienced here at this Pathfinder Camporee, and just also the fact that I'm able to be part of the whole experience here. So to enable me with some intermittent moments of relaxation, I enjoy going off to sleep in the midday somewhere there. And also busy, observing them and ensuring that they're safe. So, it's been a tremendous experience, for me to actually be here.
You're
And
involved in Pathfinder Ministry again because you're concerned about your grandchildren's faith, their faith development, right?
absolutely,
And their faith
absolutely,
development is important, and so being integrated into the church is what Pathfinders does, yeah?
yeah, absolutely. Their parents want their faith to develop also. Uh, give them the utmost credit that they're due, because they wanted their faith to develop, because that's very much behind preparing them and sending them to church with us, and having that integrated, with pathfindering. It's all part and parcel of their spiritual development, integrated with the fun of going and camping.
Tell me what the Ilford Club is like. Small club, large club?
I think, like a number of Pathfinder clubs, it has been adversely impacted by the pandemic.
Hmm.
Prior to the pandemic, we had more members in the club, but we have accepted that as a challenge for rebuilding the club. Um, and the fact that we are here is all part and parcel of the rebuilding process, because when we get back and we share our experiences, the idea is other children will be inspired, and they'll say, oh, yeah, I want to get back into pathfindering, or I want to get into pathfindering. So we are very much on a rebuilding process.
Do the Pathfinders in your club tell you what they've enjoyed most about Camporee?
I think we would get that when we go back. you know, you know, the, I think just I may, just make a guess. Just the fact of they been away, getting on an aircraft and coming over here, and it is fun for them.
That's exciting.
And that's how I see Camporee. It's fun for the children. And if they can come and really have a fun-filled time and go back and share that with their peers, that's also part of the evangelism, rebuilding the Pathfinder Club, because as they share it with their peers, um, most likely, their peer will say, all right, next Camporee, I would like to be there. But I look forward to getting their feedback, when we get back to London.
How do you think the local church could best help today's young people? Your grandchildren are school age, they have all the forces around them, and they have all the pressures around them that aren't particularly Christian. How can the church help them?
How I see the church can be of help is working with the children, working with their parents. It is having children being involved, being part and parcel of what we are doing in church. When the children can see that the church does have a huge commitment towards investing in them, I think those are some of the ways that the church can be of help to our children that is growing up in a very challenging age.
Thank you. And finally, what have you enjoyed most about Camporee?
Meeting with you.
And besides meeting with me, that's very kind of you. What have you enjoyed? Has it been the worship? Has it been the food? Has it been the atmosphere?
I think it's the whole atmosphere. Of course, when you have a huge program like this, things ain't gonna flow smoothly all the time. And I see that very much as a challenge for me, as a lesson for me. As I often said, that's my university. What can I learn from that so that it enable me to be more resilient as a human being? And I try to pass that on to the children here also. Yes, things are not going to go well all the time. But what can we learn, from some of the things that's not go well? What can we take away from the things that has gone absolutely wonderful? What have I enjoyed most? It's there is no sort of single thing, but the whole atmosphere, that the Camporee has been planned in and functioning in, and the people around, and just seeing the young people simply having fun.